Redlining, federally mandated or sustained by the FHA, right? Separating Black Americans to specifically impoverished and relegated areas of the country. We are incapable of buying homes and putting equity into neighborhoods with lower crime rates and better educational systems. We do not have access to things that would uplift and help our community. When you are put in an environment that promotes and reinforces social and economic inequality, you become desperate and are forced to do things that maybe don't align with your values.
All right, first, the term redlining itself did not exist during the 1930s or the 1940s. It was coined decades later by activist John McKnight as a descriptive label, not an official government policy. To really thoroughly understand what happened, we must start in the late 1800s. There was massive immigration from Ireland, Southern and Eastern Europe, combined with rapid industrialization, which overwhelmed the cities. Housing shortages exploded and tenant slums became common for whites and non-whites alike. Reformers like Jacob Riis in his book How the Other Half Lives in 1890 exposed the conditions and pushed the country towards housing reform. Fast forward to the Great Depression. In 1933, the federal government created Homeowners Loan Corporation to prevent mass foreclosures. In the mid-1930s, the Homeowners Loan Corporation produced neighborhood maps grading mortgage risks from A to D. The lowest rated areas, colored red, were considered financially risky. Yes, many minority neighborhoods were included, but so were large numbers of poor white neighborhoods.
And here is Mr. Burner.
I reckon the conditions of living in these little slums is a bit hard for the wife, and besides myself and my children, bringing them up in one room. Of course, a lot of people don't understand what it is living in one room. The cooking conditions is very hard.
These maps assess economic risks, not race. Neither were they ever binding in law or binding on private lenders. At the same time, New Deal programs like the Public Works Administration built public housing to clear slums and provide jobs.
It's war on slums, a battle with dirt and disease. The US follows Britain's lead, but they do it their own way. Think of the skill of the man on the crane guiding this 1.5-ton pendulum of destruction.
Again, affecting poor communities of all races. Now let's address this claim that banks primarily deny loans based on racism. Well, luckily the evidence does not substantiate, neither supports that. There was a